If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. Hey now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Still Got Game, episode 418. Still Got Game is the official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
And I am Roger Hitman Roken.
I'm James Yont Dog Yont.
And I'm Chris Selden, 007 Selden.
And Tiff's off on assignment again this week. Yes.
She's doing in-the-field research for us.
Yeah.
Yes. He makes it sound more professional.
Tiff immature interviews are happening.
Yep. She's doing immature interviews overseas. So, but we are all here. We're back for another show. And you guys just want to hop right in and start it up?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's start off with the mailbag for feedback and questions from last week's episode. And remember, if you want to leave us a voicemail, it will cut you off after a minute. Steve Weber comments. Thanks for the multiple week use of my comments. Some of the other podcasts were true crime ones. Joe Rogan, no shit, everyone knows this one. The Dollop, and Judge John Hodgman.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're going to a potluck dinner, man, just pulling Joe Rogan's got to be, it's just phoning it in. You're not putting any effort into it at all.
No, everybody knows that podcast. Obviously, Steve Weber was not a fan of the true crime ones, if you can't tell us which ones they were. Yep. I've never heard of the Dollop, and I know who John Hodgman is, but I didn't know that, one, that he's a judge, and two, that he has a podcast. So
Maybe something we could look for.
Yeah.
But he was PC back in the Mac versus PC commercials with the what the hell's his name? I want to say Shia LaBeouf, but it's not him. It's the other guy, Justin Long. When Justin Long was Mac. So, all right. Well, Steve Weber, thanks. Your 15 minutes of fame are definitely up now. That was 3 episodes in a row of your comments. So
Yeah, but you can still bring the comments every week. Wait,
Yeah,
doesn't mean we'll always read them, but
yeah, it's still
Yeah.
comment. We just
I had comments for months and months before I moved away.
Yeah.
It's from
being a
Altius. Altius has been a every show commenter for like ever.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely still comment, and maybe you'll be picked as one of our 3. All right. Next up, Books and Deck comments. I think you misunderstood me. I wasn't looking for an FAQ of all of your episodes, but rather a FAQ of all of your inside references.
That's
would
what
be all our
that's the way I
episodes.
took it.
I don't think
That's
we
the way I
misunderstood.
took it.
That's the way
Yeah.
I took it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
Okay,
I
yeah,
thought, yeah. But we can't do that either.
Yeah.
Later we'll
It would
check in with
require
Luke Steele.
someone to go through all the episodes to put on a list of all of the references.
Yeah, if Blue Steel is doing it and it's in progress, we'll let you know. But other than that, we're definitely not doing it.
There were a better chance of a Seinfeld reunion than
Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking work. So, all right. Next up, Archie213 comments. I know that D Smooth picks on commenters all the time, but the last episode when that commenter said you were all putting in extra work, you all made fun of him. Why not just say thank you and move on?
Thank you, and we're moving on. Have you not reviewed the show? I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't just me this time. I just feel good about that part. No. Yeah,
I don't
know.
remember making fun of him. Did we make fun of him? Not him, but like the commenter.
I don't know if it was like directly making fun, but I think we just laughed that he thought that we put in extra work.
Yeah, we were making fun of. Yeah, I think I remember this. I don't think we were making fun of him. We were making fun of the thought of
idea.
us putting in hard work.
Because
yeah.
I mean, we've got several of those comments of like, you guys put in excellent work into the show. You must put so much work in. That's why we were laughing because we put in so much effort.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing at us.
Yes, yeah. It's not laughing with you or at you. It's laughing at us. Yes, yeah.
But we will say thank you for the comments for sure. We appreciate them.
Yeah. Thanks, Archie. And we'll move on. All right. Next up, Altius asks, after all of the Blizzard backlash, how do you feel about the apparent pass they were given in their coverage of BlizzCon? You mentioned on the last episode that you wondered what the backlash would be, but it would appear that the fans and media in attendance gave them a full pass. Why? Because it's Blizzard and people are ass kissers and addicted to World of Warcraft?
I think hit it last week when he said all the money that they dropped to just go there, they're already sucking the taint of Blizzard.
Yeah, like
so
what are you gonna? Yeah, exactly. Like what are you gonna do? You spent all that money. It's like probably like $2,000 for some people, and like what? And then you know you're gonna go there to protest? Like no, you're gonna go there. You're gonna be fucking unhappy, but you're gonna be quiet, and you're gonna sit there and you're just gonna fucking take it because you spent $2,000.
Because that's what we do as gamers. We just take it.
And then the moment you get home, then you can be vocal or whatever because you know it's already gone by. I don't know. It sucks. Like it sucks.
No, I agree. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess that makes sense for the fans. But what about media? Like,
they're not going to protest? I mean, anything they're going to go there and they're going to write about the stories of good, bad, and ugly. That's who cares about that.
Nobody wants to touch the China thing, fucking with a 10-foot pole.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just everyone that's gotten involved has not come out nicely yet. So I don't think anyone wants to touch that.
No, I agree. But yeah, I don't know, Althea. Sorry, we don't have better answers.
Yeah.
But good question. All right. Well, if any of you
moving on.
Yeah, if any of you have awesome questions like this, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. And on that, why don't we hop on over into what we're playing? Hit, what have you been playing this week?
So the Fort of the Damned updates happen right now in Sea of Thieves, and for this last week for Halloween, they're doing this Ghoul and Glory event. It's basically double XP and gold. And it's just been doing that. A lot of people in the game right now trying to level up and shit. So, nice. PUBG Mobile, I constantly keep winning. Like it's just crazy. Like I'm really good at this game. Today I had a 17 kill game. Like
wow.
I'm like Neo in there. I don't know. It's crazy. And then I also got into I got an invite to the Halo Reach flight on PC. So I've been doing that. Actually playing that right now during the show, and that's what I've been playing. What
Very nice. Jan?
Just some Borderlands and some Wizard Unites. Still waiting for my invite to the World War Z genre, but it's cool. It's
I bought that game, by the way. On
Did
PC.
you?
I haven't tried it yet, though.
I did watch you a little bit playing Sea of Thieves. That was hilarious when you guys were. You're like, yeah, we're just gonna get like a 20-ship armada going. You guys are going around. Hey, we're friendly. We want to be friends. Let's do a big armada. Like that was hilarious.
Yeah, we spent a couple of hours trying to get a whole server to get under our armada control. That was pretty cool, convincing people.
Yeah.
Short, quick story. Like we got on this ship with a bunch of kids, and we were like asking nicely, "Hey, we'll give you an Athena voyage. Give us your ship." And the one friend was like, "Yeah, sure, like yeah, let's do this." And then the one kid's like, "No, this isn't how this works." And basically, like 5 ships are surrounding him
first.
They were surrounding him. Like he was nowhere for him to go, and we just kept killing him over and over. And eventually, his mom and dad got on the mic, and they were like, "Come on, guys, let my son go!" Oh man, it was a disaster, and I had it all on stream.
It is that guy now. That's true.
We were being nice. We just, eventually we got a guy on the ship.
Nice. Remember that, chat.
Yeah. Well, eventually we got a guy on his ship, and then I got him to leave, and so we took the whole server, all 6 ships.
Nice.
And, it was something else.
All right, Sheldon.
Played a little bit of Borderlands 3. Actually played a lot of Borderlands 3. Still loving that game. Played more of the Outer Worlds a little bit. That game is just it's really pretty. I mean, they've done a really good job on that game.
I might install that game just to walk around for a bit.
Yeah. It's like Death Stranding. No. Played a lot of Pogo, a lot of Wizards. Picked up Groundhog Day, like Father, like Son on the VR.
Yeah, how was that?
It was on sale, so I picked it up. I played about a good half hour of it. It's hectic, man. It's definitely something that you can see that they're pushing you towards that. Have to replay each scene over and over again,
Nice.
just to make sure you get all the bells and whistles in the right place at the right time. So it's pretty good. They did a good job on it. The humor's there. It's funny as anything. So liking it.
Very nice. Well, I played a whole bunch of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Loving the shit out of that.
Have you been running into any of those glitches that you see on social media and stuff?
I think those glitches are mostly PC. You're talking like when people pull up the scope and the scope is all black and you can't see down your scope.
Oh, I've seen stuff like there was a popular streamer was playing on my Xbox or something, and he saw a what are those things called on the ground? The little
Claymore?
bombs. Yeah, saw a claymore and like shot at it. And he thought, like he got it. He walked over it a bunch of times and it didn't go off. It looked like a clipping mask or something, right?
Weird.
And then he started like playing and started shooting at people, and then he ran through it again one more time and it killed him.
Oh my god, nice. No, we haven't had...
Yeah, there's a lot of like weird glitches I keep seeing on social media.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues like that. I've been playing with GBMS and we played 5 or 6 nights of it, and it's pretty solid. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Also played Borderlands 3. That's what we play when Tiff's around or awake. And had played a little more World War Z. And then, of course, Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Did the whole Halloween event in 45 minutes. It was pretty savage. Pokemon Go.
45? Oh my goodness.
No.
No.
Pokemon Go and Toon
nice,
Blast. Yeah, it was good. It was good. They do good shit with that game, and I like where it's going. So, all right. Well, I guess on that, why don't we hop over the new releases? And the first new release out this week, I wish Tiff could have been here for this. It's Death Stranding, and it's out for the PS4.
Missing this episode.
That's all right. She's got the PC episode next year. She can.
Yeah.
That's if like I missed the episode where Sea of Thieves 2's out.
Yeah, it's the Stranding game, and is anyone picking this up this week, Selden?
Nope.
No.
I'm waiting for the PC.
I don't even own a PC.
All right. Well, we'll
probably I saw some initial reviews, and once again, it's like game's beautiful. Don't know what it's about.
I haven't heard too many good things.
I saw some good reviews, but yeah, it's still, the confusion aspect is still there. But we'll see when Tiff gets back from her trip, if we end up picking this up for her to be our official Stranding correspondent, because everyone knows that she is our official Stranding games expert on the show. So really, she should have this game to strand in, and then let us know.
Stranding a couple more times, and that's it.
You might want to turn your PlayStation on and get all the updates in.
Yeah, this is true. Yes, and dust it off a little bit. Yeah. Also out this week is Just Dance 2020 for the Xbox One, PS4, Switch, the Wii, and Stadia.
I'm getting it for the Wii.
Yeah. How
And
fucked
Stadia.
up is that?
I wonder where Selden will get it from.
Not getting it at all. I just don't understand why Stadia is being listed as being released on it, because the system's not out yet. Nobody's playing it yet. So,
well, it's in the, like, when you look up Death Stranding, it doesn't say PC next to it, but when you look up, because that means it's out. If someone is in early access on Stadia, they have it now, or they can get it now. So, I just am shocked that they're still making original Wii games. That's fucked up. Like, that thing has to be, like, nerfed, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe the whole game is just so pussy that it's all nerfed, but I don't know. It's like when the Wii came out more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's fucked up. But I guess maybe there's a huge install base of people that just do dance games on their old Wiis, and why not?
But why? I mean, I don't want to ruin a story, but there's, yeah. We'll get into it a bit, but I think that I don't think anybody is using their Wii anymore at this point.
Yeah. Hey, they're still playing on the balance board.
Nice. Yes. All right, and the last new release out this week is Mario and Sonic: The Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, and I know that some of the childrens in this house are scooping this up. So, any of you guys picking this up? No.
Negative.
Nope. Let us know how it is, though. I'd be interested.
All right, I'll definitely let you know. That kind of wraps up the new releases. So I guess on that, why don't we hop on over into gaming news? And who feels like jumping on a story first?
I really wasn't excited about any of these stories.
All right, I'll take the first one then.
Okay.
Fortnite player Jarvis K banned for life over aimbot cheat. Now,
see, of all the stories that I read from that list today, that was the one I was like, why are we doing this one?
Because this one is just hilarious.
It's just funny how Derek picks it first.
Because this guy is such a crybaby. First off, he's in FaZe Clan. He's like a big name guy.
What's his name again?
His
Jarvis
K, Kaye. So he's on the esports team FaZe Clan, and he's got 2 million subscribers. And yeah. Now you respect the guy. I saw that hit.
I mean, he's in FaZe, like it's.
So yeah, I guess it's the lowest barrier to entry. But so he used this aimbot and took videos of himself doing it to teach himself how to play better, to improve the accuracy of his shooting. And he put the videos up, and he didn't deny that he was using. He's like, yeah, I'm using this aimbot and learning a bit. And then Epic was like, hey, we have like a thing where we like that's against the terms of service, and now you got a lifetime ban. And then this kid put out some video of him crying and whining, and snot's coming down. I'm watching it right now. There's his tears. Oh, he's so crying. I didn't know. I think I'm banned. I didn't know. And then eventually he's like,
well, it sounds like the Sea of Thieves kid I ran into.
Yeah, and eventually he's like, I take responsibility for my actions, and I think he's hoping that they're going to turn around on him. But I don't know. I like it. Like after the Independent went and talked to Epic, they're like, hey, we have a zero tolerance policy for the usage of cheat software. Boom, done.
Yeah. Blue said in chat his brother's more famous.
Who's his brother?
Who's his brother, Blue?
I just think it's funny that this guy. I mean, he's obviously a good player. I mean, because I think I heard that he's like Counter-Strike. He's really popular and good at that. But the fact that he's using an aimbot and he says he's not using it in competitive games, I'm like, what the fuck are you using it at all?
Maybe for the stream.
Learn to improve the accuracy. Yeah. Maybe when he's not in tournaments, he's always using it.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I would.
Who really knows?
Yeah,
I could see him doing that. Like, get yourself to be a big name online, and then you go to events like, what's his name? Lost.
I fucked up this week.
Yeah.
I was cold.
FaZe K is what Blue said is more. The guy's more famous.
And this guy's.
Let's ban him too then.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're banning Blue?
No. No, we can't ban Blue. We need Blue.
Yeah. Blue's
he's our only live watcher.
He's also he's doing the FAQ for us. So
yeah.
All right, next story.
I'll take one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare saw $6 million in revenue in 3 days. I'm not surprised. I'll be honest, I'm not surprised.
600 million, man.
Yep.
Not 6 million. 600
million. Still, I'm not surprised.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's still the whole big Modern Warfare fan base. Everybody was excited when there's been more hype around this Call of Duty game than any in a while. So
absolutely, that's what saw me pick this up. So
yeah, so I'm really not surprised. I don't know. Do you guys think that they'll keep up the craziness?
I don't know. I think this game is going to keep selling and keep selling well. And like, I know that there's some of the people here on our show have said that they were waiting to see if anyone else on the show played it and what their thoughts were. And I've played it and it's pretty fucking awesome, and I would highly recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till maybe a price drop, but that's probably 6 months away at this point since it's doing so well. So
Maybe for the holidays.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
it'll be
you'll
tough for the
see a markdown price at Black Friday.
yeah,
Yep.
that might be the time to buy it then. Yeah.
Free
Yeah,
advertising every Monday.
Cyber Monday, Boxing Day in Canada.
might be part of Xbox's Black Friday digital deals.
Yeah.
Because they do tons of those for Black Friday and beyond. So, and Cyber Monday. So, but yeah, I enjoy the shit out of it. Played only a little bit of the campaign, but lots of the multiplayer. And yeah, I can see why it made $600 million in 3 days. And I look forward to the next story when it crosses like the X billion mark. So, all right, next story.
All right, I'll jump on. Blizzard unveils Overwatch 2 at BlizzCon. I actually watched the stream. I watched the stream as it was coming through, and it's an exciting little trailer. It's like a 7.5 minute trailer that they put out for this. It introduced a lot of new aspects to the Overwatch game. Definitely boss fights. It looks like it's going to be in there. PVEs. They introduced or brought some of the characters in that you hadn't seen yet and stuff like that. So I think it's a good step for them. I'm just a little weary. It's going to be Overwatch 1.5 rather than Overwatch 2, but we'll see.
I got to admit, my interest level in this is pretty low.
Yeah,
Really?
mine's iffy. Yeah. Because I agree with Selden. I think it's going to be a 1.5. I don't think it's actually going to be a.
Yeah, I think it's 1.5 as well.
Yeah.
I think we actually said that last week.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was talking to somebody that they said it looks like they're going to bring back all the assets from Overwatch 1 for the PvE. Like all the maps that they had created, they're going to somehow string a lot of them together into the PvE. So
weird.
it's like that's even a little more questionable. I don't know how reliable that source was, but.
So, you're actually interested in this?
I don't know. I was just gonna say that I watched this trailer and I was like, man, I got teary-eyed towards the end. Like, this is a good trailer.
Yeah.
I was actually really interested in the story. I actually wanted to see more.
Yeah, it was more of an animated short than it was an
that's
actual
what
trailer.
I mean.
So.
I was just I don't know. I like watching that clip. I never really got deep into Overwatch, so.
Look at
the fact that this like gave me some interest. Like I could see some interest in a story mode. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Probably
look at
not,
Overwatch 1. There was no story, but the first time you fire up the game, you had to sit through like a 7-minute animated cinematic that had nothing to do with the game. So,
well, and every time they announced a new character, they did a 7-minute thing about the character. Yep. So,
yeah, they're pretty high on themselves. These guys are like, what the fuck?
I mean, they got the following. I mean, it's still pretty.
I know. There's a whole league.
Yeah.
There's a league.
The gorilla guy's about to sacrifice himself.
Winston.
Like, oh no! And then the Avengers show up, and then the Wizard and the holes, and on your left, and they go through. You know.
Yes, it was very.
That was my Avengers.
Good shit. All right, next story. Anything jumping out at you?
Blizzard confirms Diablo 4 with a gothic gruesome trailer. Another announcement at BlizzCon this year was the Diablo 4s. Their cinematic was pretty cool. The graphics look really great. I didn't get to see any gameplay. I don't know who this bad guy is. I'm assuming it's a big deal, but I don't know.
Did you play a lot of Blizzard Diablo?
The only
Diablo 3?
Diablo I played was 3, and it was like very little, like 10 hours maybe.
We played, maybe put in a couple hundred hours into that because it started on the 3 shitty, and then once it came out for the Xbox One, you could migrate your characters from 360 to Xbox One, and Tiff and I would do couch co-op for that game. That's one of those games where you want an Xbox on the TV and you can just sit And
that's a pretty big cape, man. Like,
yeah.
Look at this thing. She's got to be a big deal, right? Like
that is a big cape. Yes.
I mean, I love the first Diablo. I kind of fell off 2 and 3. I don't think I got one of them. I didn't play it very much. The nostalgia of it never brought me back to it. I don't think. I just don't know.
It's not the nostalgia. It's got the same thing going for it that Borderlands does, where like it is nonstop fucking loot all the time. Like you kill someone, there's fucking loot everywhere, and you're like, oh my god, and then it becomes loot management time, and then yeah. Nope.
It's the one thing I hate about Destiny.
That's one thing I hate about
play one match, you got to go through and fucking delete everything. Like
that's you do half a mission, and you're like, oh good. A machine. let's pause 5 minutes and do loot management, guys. Okay. Yeah,
that's why I don't pick anything up unless it's gold.
Yeah, I only pick up perps and golds now. But
I don't take any purples anymore.
And the other shit shows up in your fucking lost shit machine. And you just gotta leave that all on the floor. It's out and leave it there. Yeah.
Let the bots clean it up for you.
All right. I'll take the next one. ZeniMax to grant Fallout 76 refunds under pressure from Australian Commission. So, if we all remember, Fallout 76 blew. It blew so much asshole it wasn't even funny. And in Australia, there are actually some laws about these things. And they said, hey, if people, like this game was sold under false pretenses, and if people want refunds, you have to give them to them. And they're going to. So... like that's a precedent that maybe other countries would start to follow.
I want my money back.
Oh, that's right. You did pick it up, didn't you?
I picked it up because a couple of buddies wanted me to pick it up real badly, and I played it for about a week, and then I was like, "This is dumb."
Well, it's no worse than what my story on this fucking game. I never even played it, but I own a collector's edition.
Oh.
So I bought a collector's edition for a friend.
Yeah, me too. I bought one for a friend.
Did not pick it up. And I've been stuck with it ever since.
Drop it on eBay. Limited edition.
Sitting in my fucking storage unit, just collecting dust right now.
That's crazy. Is this person still a friend?
No, I don't know. Not right now.
Is this person's
not
name
very
Mid
happy? Sorry?
Is it Mid?
No, God no.
No.
No, he's a responsible adult. No.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I hoped. This person is obviously not.
No.
All right.
This person's an adult, just doesn't
not
act
responsible.
Like an adult. Right? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Who wants to grab one?
I'll grab the next one. I'm surprised we haven't talked about this yet. This goes to what we're talking about, Altius. Blizzard 2019 event opened with an apology for its response to the protests. Now, the just before the keynote of BlizzCon, the president, J. Allen Brack, basically just apologized to everyone there before the festivities started. It seems sincere. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but it
seemed like kind of like a half-ass apology, really.
I feel like they had to say
somebody
something.
wrote it for him, so I don't think it's real. I didn't care. I hadn't seen it, but I just know it was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to do this because if you don't, then
the kids still got the half band that they gave them. Like,
kids...
nothing changed.
Right. They just apologized.
He's like, we're assholes. Sorry. And here's Diablo 4. Yeah. Here's Overwatch 2. Yeah. Oh, you still got a half band. Yeah, but Overwatch 2, remember, guys? Yeah. Like, I don't know. It seemed like pandering, I thought. But, I don't know. It goes to show they knew they had to do something.
Yeah, like they had to say something, and this is basically, like, I expected this.
Yeah, that was the furthest they were willing to go.
Yeah, that was the move to make. It was made.
It was made.
Yep.
They could have made a bolder move, but that's the one they chose because they love money. Right. Money.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of money, I'll take the next story.
All right, do it.
Switch Lite sells strong at launch. A total Switch sales near 42 million. That's
a lot of Switches.
They are Nintendo is just printing money when it comes to consoles.
Do you remember when we said their days as a console producer?
They should just make software for everybody else.
I think it was only Derek really said that. But
no, I said that.
There was agreement from everyone.
No, I didn't say it. I was buying the Switch. I was all on board. I felt like they were going to be, unless they went in full blower with Microsoft and just said, okay, we'll make games for you. They were still going to make these handheld games. They're going a different route than everybody else. So they're going to stay around.
Still, to this day, then, if they were like, we're putting out these games on Xbox One, would you rather have it on Xbox One or on the Switch? Yeah, see? Exactly. Xbox One.
No, I'd probably still buy a Switch.
So you
for the
want
portability.
A lower resolution. Gaunt doesn't take his Switch anywhere.
I do. What are you talking about?
Take it. Where do you take it?
I took it on our trip when we went to Great Wolf Lodge. I've taken it on trips before.
Okay, but it's not
Myrtle Beach this summer.
It's not like you take public transit or do something every day with it. It's like a rare thing that you just take on trips.
Yeah.
Derek's
why would I'm a homebody? I don't really go anywhere anyway. So I wouldn't go anywhere with I'll just walk around the back wall. I'm mowing the grass here, playing the Switch. Yeah,
I don't know. I could take my games case and play it on that if they had it. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot bigger than the Switch.
Yeah, yes, it is, but it's also better looking. So
yeah, true, but still.
But either way, the number of sales is impressive.
I'll just put it out there. Whatever that follows the Switch is going to bomb.
Because they're
the Switch U.
Yes. Yeah.
Which Switch
if you look at historical, like pretty much.
Yeah, they're like the Star Trek movies.
Yeah, they're like Star Trek movies. All the even ones are the good ones.
There's a reference.
Hit and I both made the same reference at the same time, so obviously it's going to be true.
It's impressive. No, it's impressive.
Honestly, I never expected the Switch to do as well as it has done. I was one of the ones that said they should just sell out their licenses, just make games. It's flooring me still that they're still selling so many of these units. So.
I know. I didn't want any, and we have two. So technically we have three.
It's the handheld. Nobody else is doing handheld. Everybody else failed at the handheld, so they're able to capitalize. I mean, another game I've played, I forgot to say this one, but I've been playing Mario Kart Tours all the time. So, I mean, playing on my phone. Like, they just do well when it's a handheld app type game, regardless of the resolution or whatever. It's just... those type of games just do well on their consoles, and they can sell consoles like those constantly. So it's the type of games. Like Luigi's Mansion, I haven't even played it yet, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I can't wait to play it after Christmas. So
I'm actually surprised they don't make PC versions of their games.
Yeah,
because a lot of them are like pirated on PC, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they don't you could still sell them for other consoles and have your version be the handheld version, and you'd sell the games twice.
That's why I say I'm surprised they haven't gone the PC route, because that way they would avoid both their competitors and still offer a high-end version of their game to a small market.
They might. I mean, they're working more and more with Microsoft. They might end up going that direction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, maybe we'll see that as like a baby step. I don't know.
Yeah. You never know.
Never know.
All I know is they're going to have a phenomenal holiday season with Mario Olympics coming out. You got Luigi coming out. You got Sword and Shield coming out from Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to fucking crush it this
think
Christmas.
The Lite is like going to be a major item this year.
Yep. Low price, low barrier to entry.
And the Switch overall has surpassed Xbox, right?
Yeah.
I think that's happened already. Wow. If you would have told me that Xbox would have been third place this gen, I would have been like, are you nuts?
Mm-hmm.
We're in first place.
We'll see what happens with Scarlet. I don't know. I still love my Xboxes. Tons of them. I'm not saying numbers anymore because everyone gives me shit. So, yes.
7.
Okay, 7. Yes. Yeah. All right. Next story. I'll take one since everybody's so quiet.
I just took one.
Apex crosses 70 million players as EA focuses on live services. So this was kind of like a backdoor announcement that came as part of their earnings call. It's impressive.
They're making a shift. Like this is apparent. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they started selling their games on Steam now. Like no more Origins, or like it's still Origins, but they're also on Steam. Like it's weird.
It is
like
weird.
that next Star Wars game's like where do I buy this? Like, am I buying this on Steam? Like what? This doesn't seem right. I don't know. It seems like there's a shift in their company, which is glad to see. I don't want to see these guys fail.
And they're going to they're going to like the games as a service thing. We always had EA access on PC or on Xbox. Then it finally came to PlayStation. Now it's coming to PC. Like that's you guarantee yourself some money. Like when's the last EA game you bought? Well, I bought Anthem, but like so this is some way for people that don't buy an EA game all the time. Like now you've got them in for you got them in for definitely for your Maddens and everything else. Like people are going to play their 10 hours. They're going to buy it at the 15% discount. So they're still getting those sales. Plus they're getting people to play their other games and maybe get hooked on those. Plus they're getting the annual subscription fee for EA access. So it's win-win all around.
Yeah, I think there was more in this article than just the whole Apex crosses 70 million.
Yeah.
They were talking about half their sales are now digital downloads instead of physical copies. That's a huge thing. The other thing that they announced, I think, is thank God they're doing it, but they're skipping a year on NBA Live, I think. So it's just like, so maybe they decided not to go for the
they need to stop
roster
making
lineups.
NBA games.
Yeah.
Like 2K just kicks their ass. Like
it's that part is farcical at best. Yes, like there's been years that they've skipped before to reboot the franchise, and it really hasn't really worked out that well for them. No. So
like the sports market, like you can only fucking do one game per genre. Like you just can't have two of each genre. Like you just can't do it. There's not enough room for everybody. Only one per.
We used to have
baseball
two,
game,
and it pushed innovation. Game. Don't you remember that when we had NFL Fever and NFL Live?
That shit all crumbled.
It only crumbled because eventually Madden bought exclusive rights to the NFL players stuff, so no one else could make a football game anymore. Same
with baseball, right? Like, you don't do that with baseball as well.
You got MLB The Show on PlayStation. Like, I don't know. I like having multiple players in there because in theory, it should breed competition. That's just the problem is that these guys don't innovate anything, so they always look like the shittier game. So, I don't know.
Well, maybe they should dump money into the Apex game a lot more and start doing more stuff with it faster. And I think that's what they need to put their nuts in that basket right now.
If they keep making updates like the last one, like I'm sure people are gonna be happy.
But it's not getting it's short longevities. They got to make quicker updates.
Yeah,
they
per
have
season though. Like
stuff.
Every season, like they do a similar event. Like that could be decent.
Mm-hmm.
How long are their seasons? Like 2 months?
No, I think it's longer than that.
Is it 3?
I think it's around 3. Yeah.
You can chat. How long is the season of Apex? I saw you there. We saw you there with the follow. Saw you.
Yeah. He's going to be slow to respond. He still may not be watching, so we'll carry on with the show in case he's still there.
By the way, is that really Duty? Like, did somebody take Dude, like his regular? Is there a reason why you had to change it to Dude?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Unless he couldn't remember his login.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. He forgot.
He's got multiple egos.
Yeah.
But we appreciate the follow and you coming by.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyway,
moving on.
If they do 3 season Apexes, maybe that's a little bit too long. But like the way they're pumping stuff out and the amount, it could keep that player base happy. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not just the season. They need to make internal changes during the season. It can't just be just a flat
that's what
3
they
months.
did last season, right? Like radical shift.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Really
they got to
new
make
map.
more gun changes, and they got to do more stuff. They get just or events like the Halloween event was okay, but
Yeah,
it
the
was
Halloween
short
event was
lived.
okay,
They need to do more stuff. I think that would just help them out.
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna see them being more like Fortnite with like events and damage to the world and stuff like that carrying over. We'll see.
I don't know. I think they're similar, but I think they have a little bit of different niche that they could go for if they would just pump out different content and not go the Fortnite route. Because I mean, Fortnite's still on the top, but it's slowly but surely dying due to bots. So but I don't know. I think that's where they need to go. Take all that NBA money and go there instead.
Nice. All right, next story.
All right, Ubisoft confirms first PS5 Scarlet game includes Watchdog Legion. I don't think this is much of a surprise, and I think you're going to see everybody start to announce this, but it looks like Ubisoft has announced the first games for its PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet are going to be both compatible to the current version and next version of whatever console comes out. So it's about that time. We're about a year out. Everybody's going to start converting everything over. It's stupid to release the game just solely on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 at this point.
Just ask Last of Us. They did this exact same thing at the end of the last generation. So, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't surprise me either, Selden. Watch Dogs Legion, Rainbow Six Quarantine, and Gods and Monsters, as well as 2 further titles that have not yet been announced. Like, did we not think that whatever games they come out with now are also going to be on the new consoles? No.
Yeah, I mean, I see every AAA title that's coming out within the next year is going to be pushed at least a month or two delay from what their original window was, just so they can make the conversion over before they release it. So,
yep.
When was Watch Dogs supposed to originally come out?
Oh, the original Watch Dogs?
No. Legion. Like Legion got delayed. No.
I'm not sure that's been delayed, but it may have been.
I thought it was delayed, and oh yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, hold on, it's pulling it up right now.
We're all recently delayed. So does that mean like they're being delayed for next gen, or are they still coming out for
Watchdog was
this
originally
gen?
supposed to be out March 6th.
Yeah, so like, is this game like a current gen, and that will just be also going to the next gen, but it's not a real next gen title? You know what I mean?
Like, or are they doing 8K assets in case someone's playing at 8K? Like,
So that's what I kind of want to know. Like perfect examples like Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Oh, what was that? Oh no.
Oh.
Perfect example is Breath of the Wild. So like, it came out on the what was it, Wii U, and then it came out on Switch. It's like, even though it's on Switch, it's not really a Switch game, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if it's like that.
All I have to say is Selden forehead.
All right, so who fucked it?
three
Okay,
head.
like who fuck? You guys like really fucked it. Not even just a little.
It's not
fucked it.
us. All 3 of us are gone.
Yeah, we're all still here.
You're
and
frozen in.
You're frozen in Skype, but we still hear you, so that's good.
Yeah, you frozen for a little while there. I don't know if it was.
I'm gonna have to delete you guys.
You bounced us all out.
All right, let me back out.
Pause the show.
And there's some more editing this week to the show.
Why am I still in here? Hello? Who's calling? Wah, wah. Okay. No worky. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It was a short episode of Still Got Game. Skype is the worst. And, yeah. Skype's the worst. Oh,
Well,
there we go.
there he is. What's up, Hit?
Hey, look, I'm in the chat box.
Oh, no, not anymore.
Alright.
Stories are pretty shitty this week. Anyways. Not your fault.
No, it's just what's going on.
Just a weird week for news, I think.
I don't think we're going to have a lot of crazy news that here going out the rest of the year.
Well, you never know. It's
We'll have
usually
some good re-releases, but I don't think we're going to have a lot of crazy stories unless something. I mean, the one I saw that I thought was funny was I don't know if everybody's heard about the whole Courage. Somebody made an account on Mixer with Courage's name.
Apparently, he went to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when I just saw that, and I was like, "What? What is this?" I don't know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is this the start of like the fucking the age of where we start paying streamers salaries, like
Probably
under contract? Like
they've been talking. All the streamers have been talking about that for years. To be honest with you,
Don't we feel like that's what's happening now?
yeah, so we're talking.
Are they going to create a
welcome
union
to the
or get into a
conversation,
SAG?
Derek?
No, but I feel like we've been going. This has happened for the last couple of months.
That's what. Oh my God, where's this guy been?
Oh my God.
I just said, is this the start of it? It's just like
it's
we
not
look
the start.
back.
Ninja was the
We
start
look
of
back to it and be like, "Yo, is this the time that when this started?" Like,
Oh,
started
I
giving
see. You're
contracts to these
saying
guys?
in the future, are we going to look back at this general chunk of time, not today? No, I see what you're saying. Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
The
That makes more
time that
sense.
everybody switched over and started
Yeah.
making the monies.
I still think that this is a limited time thing that's going to pass.
no, I think it's going to be. I think
Is
it's
this
going to
gonna
be
be a
a
war
shuffle
between all-
royale. People are going to be shuffling around a lot the next couple years.
Just going to take a small group to join SAG or some other union organization, and then it's all going to change.
We're all joining FaZe Clan and taking a
Still
75%
got games
cut
going
in
phase confirmed.
All right.
I'll start
And,
getting up the logo, I guess. All right, let's go. Continue.
our last news story shitty, unless anyone wants to talk about that.
No.
Nope. All right. Well, that kind of wraps up the news. So if any of those stories you want us to talk about next week, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. And sponsors, if we had them, they'd be here. If you were like 3D printing cool stuff and wanted to sell it on an Etsy shop, you could pay us to sponsor the show. And yeah, something like that's our newest advertiser, Yant Dog. We'll send you an invoice. So
$6.99,
no, that is not even a real price. So if you have something you want to sell, let us know what you're trying to sell. We'll tell you you're going to pay us. We'll sell it. You pay us. Boom. Done. Twitter us up. You can find everything Tool to Play related, twitter.com/tool-to-play. Everything podcast released at twitter.com/still_got_game. I, king of the internet, god of everything that's fucking holy, am at twitter.com/Derek Nolan.
I'm at twitter.com/i6hitman.
Twitter.com/James A. Yant.
I'm at twitter.com/Selden007.
Facebook the fuck out of us. Facebook.com/tool-to-play. Facebook.com/Derek Nolan.
Facebook.com/Selden007.
We also have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/tool-to-play. That is where we put all of our archive video content. So go there, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find episodes of this show, Hits Quick Hits, which is coming back for the holiday season, Tiff's Immature Interviews, where she's out on assignment right now, Thick and Thin with LB and Duty, featuring i6hitman, all Selden's Dick Cam, like all your favorite shows. They're all there. And Selden, are you bringing back the Dick Cam show anytime soon?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry, that's a classic.
Yeah, that's classic is one word for it. Yes. It was an artistic decision where you're like, well, seems like an angle. It's one of the angles, and I'll shoot from there. We also have a Discord channel. Discord is at tooltoplay.com/SGG Discord. That's tooltoplay.com/SGG Discord. Go there, and then you can chat with us all day long. Yant and Selden are always talking in there. Hit shows up sometimes. You're like, what's up, bros? Yeah, what's up, fans? And then I'm like, hey, what's up? And then people at me, and then I finally respond. But yeah, go there, tooltoplay.com/SGG Discord, and join us in our Discord.
That's where our FAQ is being compiled.
Yeah, by Blue Steel. We also have a Mixer channel, mixer.com/tooltoplay. That's where we broadcast shit live to you all the time, and we host our individual streamers on there as well. So definitely go to mixer.com/tooltoplay. Follow us there. And if you want to hit us up on our individual streams, I'm at mixer.com/Derek Nolan.
I'm at mixer.com/IsaacHitman.
At mixer.com/YauntDog7.
I'm at mixer.com/Selden007.
And I want to remind you all that you can join us each and every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, mixer.com/tooltoplay. And on that, why don't we wrap this episode up? I am Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Roger Hitman Roken.
I'm James John Dog Yount.
I'm Chris Selden007 Selden.
Stay tuned for the Elite Controller 2 unboxings in the after show.
What?
I opened mine up already.
Well, see, I'm going to do mine live on stream. So
And I didn't get one, so.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Microsoft to send me the complimentary one that they want me to review.
Yeah,
happen.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. All right, so I'll pull off these little pieces here. And there, see the Elite Series 2 right there, lower on the camera. Boom, boom. Take off this top. And
You should go full screen on him right now.
Or put him in the screen where you're playing.
oh, it definitely feels much more solid than the old one. The cases look
All
very.
I have to say is that one guy, when he had the sword and he jumped off the
Very
map,
similar.
I about died laughing.
This is about the
The
same size.
the case is like a lot like
Oh, the case
blacker.
has this nice, yeah, and it has this fancy rubber thing up here too.
It should have a USB-C on the back
There's
that
the
you can
old
plug the
case.
cord in.
Yes, that's what the case. It has the
There's this old
USB
case
right
looks like,
through.
so we can, for reference here.
Well, I had them right next to each other. See,
I know.
old.
I'm holding old case.
So it's got a rubber cover on the back of this. You can't see it, but there's a rubber cover that goes over the USB-C port to block it.
Just felt.
Just felt on the old one, yeah. Then we'll open this bad boy up, and oh, she's a beauty.
Oh,
Oh,
it's heavier than
Oh,
the
it's-
other one.
It's glorious.
And did they change the locations of the back paddles? Like they feel like they're in a better spot.
Yeah,
They did.
They did.
they
right?
are in a better spot. They are.
Yeah, that's
well,
what I
no.
noticed.
No, you know. Now I gotta put on an old bumper or an old paddle so I can compare here.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
think
put
And
it's
the
old
supposedly
paddle,
old
paddle
paddle,
that
yeah,
matters.
the old paddles are compatible with the new one also. So
Yeah, that's
if
what
you
we're
had old
wondering. Like,
paddles.
it's not only the paddles, but like the sticks, the little directional pad. Like, is all that stuff compatible as well?
Yeah, so they're definitely smaller than the older ones, which is going to prevent that accidental issue where people would hit them by mistake, which is nice because that happened to me a lot and I stopped using them for the most part. But it definitely feels nice and heavy, solid. Yeah, I'm excited to use this bad boy.
now, how are the grips on the back compared to the other one? Because I know, Jan, you showed us earlier.
Yeah.
Yours are peeling off. Are they still that same rubbery
Disappeared.
like stick on, or?
No, this
No.
is definitely a better kind of rubber, and it seems like the controller is actually
Show the back of
integrated.
it, Derek.
Yeah, it's
So I'll show the
integrated.
whole controller so you can see how mine's missing this piece over here.
Yeah, no, this one it's definitely integrated in.
Yeah, it looks like it's wrapped all the way around.
Yes.
Comparatively to.
It is. Like, it goes definitely all the way around, and it feels so good. And there's 3 settings on the trigger throws. See right there, 3 different
Okay.
settings on there. Yeah.
Now, were there tensioners to the thumbsticks? I thought I heard something about they're trying to set tension to the thumbsticks.
Yeah, so if you take the thumbstick off, now there is a screw hole
Yeah,
inside.
where's that tool, by the way? I didn't
It's-
see it.
It's called a Phillips head screwdriver.
No, they give you
Oh, no.
like this fancy
it's
thing.
It's this tool right here in the
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
middle. Yeah. Yeah, you could also use a Phillips head screwdriver on that.
They might not have those tools in Canada, those Phillips head
Hey, I
screwdrivers.
paid premium price for this fucking controller. I'm using the thing they gave me.
Yes. But yeah, it comes with it. It's in the case. It's small. Fits. It's about that big. It looks like a guitar pick with a flat tip that you can then tension your sticks with. I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, and I would definitely use a Phillips head screwdriver on that flathead screw in there.
It's not a flathead. It's actually a plus. You can't see it because the camera won't focus on it. But
So I can.
Is it an X or is it a plus? Because
it's an X.
PlayStation will call it something else.
It's an X or a plus depending on how much it's tensioned. Right now, mine is an X. So yeah, I'm excited to play with this fucking bad boy. It's nice, solid feeling. I like the USB-C. Yeah.
I think you should do a drop test or a throw test.
Yeah, I don't think
drop
so.
it from like 6 feet.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yeah, I think you should.
If you're unboxing it on screen,
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's
three different heights: 3 feet,
shit.
6 feet, and
this is as high as I can drop it. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, shit! Oh, it's still there, still solid, looking good.
How much force
I
does
didn't
it
hear
take
the
to throw
thud.
it
You need to do it again.
The bumpers definitely feel better. That's the things I've broken now on 3 original Elite controllers.
I'm just wondering if they went with the solid bar all the way across, or if they're individual like they should have been on the other controllers.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because they're hidden on the old ones, and it's you know what I mean. You don't know that they're part of a bigger thing until you take off the.
Yeah, but you can feel a difference, like if between having a bar or actually having it as a pivot point. If that makes sense.
Yeah, these feel like they have their own individual pivot point. So, and the triggers have a little bit of, instead of being shiny like the old triggers, they have some tread on them now, so you don't slip off your triggers, which is nice. Not that happens to anyone, but
I'm always slipping triggers.
yeah, I'm excited for this bad boy.
it feels heavier, right?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Did you keep your paddles on your old one? Like, did you actually use them? I actually ended up taking mine off, and I just
No, mine have been off for a couple of years because they got in the way, and I would always accidentally push them.
yeah,
I
same
only
here,
ever
same
had
here.
one on when I
In
played
times
for
when
2 games.
shit got really chaotic, and I'm
Yeah,
doing,
like middle
a
of a
full
Destiny
body
raid.
controller move, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Phew," and there goes my super or alt or whatever game it was, and yeah. So yeah,
Now the internal battery is a rechargeable battery, so you don't have the battery door or anything anymore, right? So
correct. Yep.
Correct.
So does it affect across the bumper line? I mean, because that usually had an indent or something like that; it would fade it off.
Yeah. No. Now it's
Just a solid across, right?
on the back. It has the 3 dots to charge, and inside the case here, there's this little felt piece that comes down that covers the charging door. So see, there it is up, and then there it is down, and there's the 3 dots to charge, and the USB-C port in the back of the case. So
Yeah, that's cool that the case is actually the charger itself too. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
can I say thank goodness for that? I actually like that feature. That's like no more crappy. Where's my batteries? Like,
yeah.
just set it in the case right there, charge it overnight, or you have the cord you can plug it in the back.
Or this thing is actually magneted into the case, so you can
You can
come
pull it
back
out.
here. You can take this thing right out.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, that's that's baller.
Yeah,
That is baller.
This is some great. This Johnny Ive would be jizzing himself over this design. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Let me just
with
put
this.
that Microsoft. If you want to send me one to test out, and I'll see what I say about it. Once I get it in my hands, that'd be fine.
Why don't you send it to a true gamer?
Oh,
Wow.
one that plays more than a few games.
But I am taking off my my things already.
The bumpers.
My paddles, yeah.
Now the
There's-
paddles, they said they only gave you like one of each length or something like that, or what?
I mean, not my paddles. I took taken off the
they give
triggers.
you the same amount, the same everything.
Yeah,
It's literally the same everything.
Yeah, 2 concaves, 1 tall concave, and 1 short convex,
And they come with the.
and a traditional D-pad instead of the disc.
Wait a second. Oh,
What
wait.
do you? Hit's confused.
I'm interested to see how the tensioners do on the
long
thumbs.
What is going on here? Oh, okay, no, I have that.
It's okay. He's Canadian and he has Boxing Day, so.
Hey, what is this?
Well, the headphone jack's on the bottom front, right?
Yes, to the left of the accessory connector. Yep.
Yo,
if you use the quality
what sticks
headset
did you get
like
with
an
yours,
Astro,
Derek?
you don't have to worry about the.
Derek, what sticks did you get with yours?
So if I'm looking into the ones on the controller now are 2 convex.
Right.
And then in the box I have 2 short convex and 1 super tall convex, which is supposed to go on the right thumbstick, and then a short no.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all those
so
are concave and a short.
So we have the same one. So they didn't give us the exact same stuff.
I thought I'd heard that they only give one of something or another, so that
Yeah.
because they found
Yeah,
people
so with
weren't
the old
using
one-
2 of them at the same time.
Yeah, the old one we get 2 long convex.
Yeah. Now everybody's fucking up the concave convex.
Now we're
but
only
yes.
getting 1 convex, and it's a short one.
Yes.
And then they also gave us a super long concave. For some fucking reason.
Well, that's the one that you would theoretically put on your right stick for.
And before they gave us 2 of
aiming.
these. So really, what the changes they gave us 2 concaves that are like small, medium, and medium. Like, you actually see the difference between these two? Like, it's
No,
barely
it's so
noticeable.
subtle. It's so subtle. But
Oh, one's wider and the other one's
yeah, that one's really thin.
the diameter is like small, very small. The diameter on the other
Yes.
one is like humongous.
Oh, also feel your thumbsticks. They have the ones that are on there right now. They have this nice texture to them that you're not going to slip off. Like feel the ones that are on the controller and like rub your fingers around the edge. That's
What rubbed off on yours one, Jan? On your old one? You said something rubbed off. Holy shit! Really? No, mine's still there.
Yeah,
Mine's
Microsoft,
like-
if you ever watch this, this is what happened to mine. Okay, I know it's happened to a lot of them, but I would love a new one because this is ridiculous. I paid a lot of money for this controller, and I've already replaced the bumpers too. So,
hey, I bought the controller.
I don't have that problem.
It broke. I then it was under warranty and they replaced it, and then I broke the bumper again. And since Tiff's was dead and out of warranty, I cannibalized her bumper. So these things are not peak performing devices.
Yeah, the Design
Which
Labs
they should
controllers
be
were
for the
so much
price.
better than the original ones. So
I mean, I did buy one of their lab ones, so you
Yeah.
can't really see because it's green. But I bought one of their lab ones, and like
It's invisible on the
this
screen.
one performs just as well as this one, except for I've never had to fix this one.
yeah, the lab ones are solid. I mean, they've been solid since they developed.
The only reason I
those.
don't use this one anymore is because they need to figure out their thumbsticks because this one walks on me now.
Yeah,
That's just typical Xbox controller because I've used it so much. But like,
Where's the wire, by the way?
It's under this thing. Hit.
Sorry, hold on. What?
Lift this thing out.
Oh, okay. I closed it back up.
Ah, nice.
What's this thing? A stand? Oh, it's a stand.
Yeah, so if you don't want to charge it in the case, you can just put the stand on your desk and charge on that, and then when you do want to go mobile, you can charge right out of the thing. This
Cool.
is a dope fucking design.
it is. It's an
Oh,
update.
it's magnetic,
definitely,
too.
Definitely
Yeah.
an update to the original one. I'm just interested to see how well it does. That's why I'd be waiting on it for a while because I didn't want to get it right off the bat. I'm waiting to see what end up being the complaints on it.
But
you know?
they're not going to change anything. The first one had so many problems and it didn't change for 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's crap, I'm not going to spend the money on it. If it's going to break, I'll just buy a normal controller.
Okay, but then you miss out on all the advantages of having the good controller.
What advantages? I
The
have
thumb
them all
paddles
on this controller.
the under paddles
Yeah.
that nobody uses.
The tensionable thumbsticks, the having 3 game presets for games that don't support Bumper Jumper.
I don't use Bumper Jumper, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. You're that guy. Yeah.
Who uses Bumper Jumper?
Everybody.
Communists. Who? That's who. Communists.
You know what I'm actually looking for in controllers is I'm looking to see a Bluetooth Xbox controller that's a lot smaller, just because with xCloud coming out and streaming capabilities.
Because you have tiny hands?
No, just because if you're commuting or something like that and you don't want to carry around the big honking freaking controller.
That thing's not that big. I actually commute with one. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but if you're going to whip it out on the train. Oh, that didn't come out right. If you're going to take it out.
Yeah, you're not going to whip anything out on the train.
How
do you do that on the train also? Like, who's going to set up their phone and then let me get my controller out and from my seat on the train? Nobody has tables.
He's game case everywhere. He's going to set it in his lap, but he's just going to play on the games case.
The games case.
There was a time that before the games case where on the way to one of the Tool to Play Chicago lands, I brought a OG Xbox, a portable DVD player, and a AC inverter, and played OG Xbox on the plane, not in any case.
Your lap must have been on fire.
Put the Xbox on the floor.
Sir, we're gonna need you to put that. I don't even know what that is.
For some reason, we're having a huge withdrawal of power coming out of somewhere on the plane.
The instruments are going down.
Half our instruments don't work up front. There's not enough power.
Can you imagine the headline on that? Plane goes down because idiot gamer decides to play Xbox.
Oh, it was classic though. Somewhere I have pictures of that on some old. It's probably like an old Sony Ericsson phone at the time because it predated iPhones. But
the only reason I mention it because I'm in the flight test for the dashboard, and I do have the streaming Xbox capabilities. And I was streaming at the public library. I was playing Borderlands 3, sitting there with the controller and my phone on my lap, and it fucking is phenomenal. It's amazing that they can do that. And I'm pretty sure that the library wasn't running the best internet connection. And it was my Xbox is on Wi-Fi at my house, so even that's
you never know. Library, never know.
You never know.
I think the library has pretty good internet connection. Most of them have computer labs, and they're not going to run a 50 megabyte service in a computer lab. They'll probably have a fiber connection come into the building.
Yeah, but you know how shitty my connection is, and I was running Wi-Fi from my Xbox to my router. So
you should have done it over your data connection.
Yeah, that's the real test.
Yeah.
I did try it that way. It worked really well. So it's really impressive. So I'm looking forward to see what else they can do.
Everything that I heard out of E3 about Project xCloud everyone was really impressed.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all these things. This is a very exciting time we live in, guys. I know the show's so exciting. Hid and I are both reading things. You guys are.
I'm trying to find that stupid wire you were telling me about that I missed.
It's in this rectangle thing.
You know what's funny? The cable that I use right now on my current controller is the Elite one.
Braided.
Yeah, the braided.
Same braided.
Yeah. I have
here.
Braided. It's the best USB. Here. It's the best cable I have.
It is.
Although that cable did break on me eventually. I had to buy an OEM one from them.
Oh, what?
Yep. That cable, believe me, for the amount of micro USB cables that we go through in the Nolan house, which is now we're probably on 60.
I know. We're starting to do that now. My kids keep breaking all ours. I'm like, my gosh, guys, what are you doing? Chewing them?
But
my nieces are like that with
all of them.
My nieces are like that with the fucking lightning cables. Man. I've never seen them so damaged before.
No, we go through lightning cables like they're going out of style too. Like it's insane.
Oh, by the way,
I got one at work. I got one at work that I put some tape on right here because it's already frayed and it's about to come apart. But I'm like, unless work's gonna buy me a new one, I'm just gonna keep using it.
Nice.
Do you well shit? What was the question I asked? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank.
We
were talking about the cable, but.
Damn it, I don't remember.
Talking about streaming, xCloud, controllers,
Cable.
how you guys are ignoring everything else going on because you're reading books and trying to find your cable.
Mhm.
Don't remember. Oh well, it'll come to me.
How does Selvin look so handsome?
I'm pretty sure no one's saying that right now, but that's okay.
It's just
nice.
head.
All right. Well, the excitement from this is probably too much for chat. So why don't we'll wrap up our live stream for tonight. But thanks for joining us, chat. And the show will be out on Wednesday. So
All right.
all right. Thanks,
Later,
everyone.
stream.
See you guys.
See you, stream.
All right.